Hello, and welcome to Love at First Bite, an actual play one-shot using The Corrupted by Navarseek Jackson, lately reskinned from zombies to vampires. This game is a part of BIPOC VampDay, and we're raising awareness and funds for the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America. I am Alyssa, your GM. My pronouns are they, them. And I will pass it to my players to introduce themselves with names and pronouns and also their characters' names and pronouns. We will start with Glaiza.
Hey everyone, I'm Glaiza. My pronouns are he, they, she. Yes, in that order. And I will be playing Luna Lobo. Pronouns she, her. I haven't played she, her in a long time, so let's see if I remember.
Let's go. Next up is Shauntelle.
Hi, I am Shauntelle B. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I will be playing Ambrosia Keene, whose pronouns are they, she.
Gwen.
Hi, my name's Gwen, or Alecto, either is fine, she, her. I will be playing Ilya Cartery, who also uses she, her pronouns. Don't shake your head at me.
It's very good. And Nadine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nadine. I use any pronouns. And I will be playing Thaddeus Thad Brim. He uses he, they pronouns.
All right. And without any further ado, let's get into the game. We all dream of that perfect first meeting, the start of a romance that'll be talked about for generations. But human hearts are unreliable, and appearances are even more so. That is why I created Love at First Sight. This show gives hopeless romantics the opportunity to get to know each other fully and deeply before ever laying eyes on one another. Our brave contestants here have spent the last 10 days getting to know each other through a wall, not seeing each other's faces, not even hearing their true voices. But tonight, they'll meet in person for the very first time and try to find the soul that they connected with through the dating process. Once discovered, they can remove each other's masks and have their blissful, true moment of love at first sight. I'm your host, Allie Mark, and this is Love at First Sight, the reveal. There's a sort of lackluster round of applause that joins Allie from a very cheaply tented video village a few yards away. The setup is far from ideal, but Allie saw the heart-shaped lazy river on this rooftop deck and immediately declared that there would be no better location for tonight's shoot. And to her credit, it does look glamorous. Allie, a tall woman with striking pale hair, clad in pure white, standing on a small heart-shaped island, surrounded by gently flowing water that's been scattered with rose petals and lit in a nice, soft, very romantic red. That illusion is broken pretty quickly as she snaps her fingers and a harried-looking, slightly damp assistant drags over a dirty plank of wood. With a resigned expression, Z jumps once again into the lazy river and, careful to keep the plank above water, swims across to lay down a bridge for Allie to cross from the island to the main rooftop. Dark bits of earth fall into the water, but those are easily obscured by the throwing a few more rose petals in. The appearance of pristine romance has to be preserved for tonight, the most special of all nights. But that's all on the production side, and we're not really here for that. We're here for the love, and for that, we need our contestants. Each of you have been secluded alone in a hotel room, given a blank domino mask and a kindergarten's worth of art supplies, and tasked with designing the mask that reflects your soul and will help you identify your true love here tonight, the person that you've been talking with. Well, you've been talking with each other and a lot of other people as well, but surely you've made some sort of extra special connection. We will go around and tell me sort of, what do you look like? What's your mask? And what's the vibe as you're sort of waiting for someone to bring you from your room down to the mixer, where you finally get to meet the people you've been dating, and also the only people you've had any contact with for the last 10 days. We will go ahead and start with, let's start with Glaiza again.
The vibe that's in my room is panic. Just general like panic. You would think it's panic because, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet the love of my life for the first. No, it's panic of survival. She's like coming up with ways to make sure her mask looks as human as possible. If it's possible to take a picture of her face and put it on top of it so that it's human, that is the effect that she's going for. Basically, if she could write human right on top of her mask, she would have. But, that's what she's doing. She's just basically panicking because she thinks if she survives this night, if she makes sure that she and Ambrosia survives this night, they can get away because we're surrounded by fucking vampires, and that is not good. I can smell them everywhere. And anyway, that's the general feeling that Luna is she's moving back and forth, pacing, and like this mask has to be more human every time she looks at it. So that's the general feeling that you have if you could see her inside the room, which I'm sure a lot of cameras are in there. So she's not saying like, fuck, I can smell them. She's not saying that out loud, but that is the thing she's thinking of.
That is the vibe, yeah. And the rooms are certainly filled with cameras. We need, that B footage of you getting ready. Though I'm sure that someone just trying to draw a human face onto a mask is maybe not.
Luna does not have the best talents in art. So I don't know if she's successful or not, but that is what she is trying to do.
Wow. Speaking of Ambrosia, Shauntelle, how are you doing in this lead up to the mixer?
Super excited. My mask, because I'm going to start with that, is really delicately painted in this really soft baby pink. There is glitter that's just casually sprinkled, not too much, because that it can become gauche, and especially with cameras and lights, it can look a bit weird. So very, very gently sprinkled glitter everywhere. And up one side of it is just painted this beautiful rose that sort of blooms across the face, and then there's little petals that scatter and fall. Ambrosia's not an artist, so mileage may vary, but that's the deal. That's the idea there. And Ambrosia themselves is wearing this really soft pink gown, and just kind of hopeful and excited in that sort of weird, nervous, butterflies in the stomach way. She's hopeful. She's sitting in a place of hope and excitement.
We love that for her, and I'm sure that it's going to pay off. You will definitely meet your true love here tonight. Probably that is not Ilya, but what is happening with Ilya in her room?
Ilya's not excited, but she is ready. She is silent. There is a surgical precision to her creating her mask. And you see across the screen Ilya Cartery, heart surgeon, just a little plaque there. And her mask is covered in red glitter. She has affixed some of the craft scissors that were given to her to the mask, along with like a plastic knife to mimic surgical tools. And she has these red bits of yarn that are dripping down from under the eyes. And there's one that's extra long that is just like the rest of the yarn that she had, and she ties it in a bow around her ring finger. And she is ready because she's not convinced that anybody really gave her a real shot at this. And she's also convinced that some of these people aren't meeting for the first time. And she's not going to let that slide.
I mean, that would be deeply against the rules. You're supposed to be meeting people blind. Like, it's only fair that you would call them out on that, right?
Yeah, and underneath the mask that is going on, Ilya is slightly tanned. You can see some tan lines from some of the dresses that she's been wearing. She has a like a double banded like necklace that is dangling down. She has earrings with little anatomically correct hearts on them, and she has these blonde highlights in the front part of her hair, and the rest is dark and flowing about just beyond like mid back length. She has this very wet look that she always has on. She's not super creative. It's the one thing that she has going.
I mean, looking at that mask, I would not call her uncreative, but we will fade from Ilya's room to finally Thad. What is up with you? How are you feeling? How are you looking?
I think there's like one camera, like a B-roll camera that is in one of the pot plants, and you see Thad walk past, and it's just Calvin Klein boxes with a nice little, white shirt on and the blazer. So it's just blazer, boxers, bare feet. And he's got one of his whittling tools and the like small cheese board that he found in the kitchen, the like little kitchenette, because he tried. He sat in front of the, accoutrement that was given to him, the little, felt pens and all of the yarn and the little Twizzlers and all of that jazz. And he went, I don't know what I'm doing here. So he got his whittling tool and the nearest bit of wood that he could find, and he is currently whittling the second hole, the eye, out, and he's trying to figure out how he's going to affix this to his face. It looks pretty good, to his credit. He doesn't have his lathe with him. He doesn't have, even a sander, but he has carved a kind of somewhat face out of this chopping board. When he does move away from the B-roll camera and they kind of like switch shots, you can see he's a large man. He's probably about 6'3", wide shoulders. You can see kind of like curly brown hair that he's kind of slicked back at the top, and are kind of like going off into little soft ringlets at the back. They're kind of sun-kissed. He spends a lot of time outdoors. And he's got a nicely trimmed beard that is just always there. He'll shave and like 2 seconds later it'll be back. And he's pushed his glasses up on top of his head. They are permanently, they've got the little guards on the side, so that his normal glasses are also his protected glasses. And that's that. He's just calmly going about his day. He's excited.
Good. You're whittling and trying to figure out how to actually affix this, what used to be a cutting board, onto your face, is disrupted by a sort of, I'd call it a curt knock on the door. And then before you can even answer, the door opening.
Let me just put pants on.
Standing in the doorway, not looking away, just sort of lounging in the frame, is a rather short woman, dark brown hair, dark brown skin, wearing a beautiful red dress. This is Gita, who was actually a contestant on this show in the first season, if you watched that, which why wouldn't you? And, happened to fall in love with the main host at that time, and they ran away. So the experiment works, kind of. People do find love on this show, but she will sort of wait for you to finish getting dressed and say, "That's a very creative look at yourself. What drove you to do this?"
And he kind of like pulls up the mask. He's like, "Oh, okay. I'm not really good with pens and stuff, so I just thought that this would be cooler."
Well, we love a man who can use his tools, don't we? Sort of pauses for the camera and then says, "Are you ready?"
Yep. Yep. And he's like buttoning himself up and like quickly tucking in his shirt. And he's like looking around. Yeah, I think
She will.
I'm good.
Good.
Got everything.
Was
Got a
there
mask.
anyone? Was there anyone that you especially connected with that you're looking forward to meeting tonight?
I mean, everyone that I've spoken to has been amazing, really cool personalities, and there's a few.
Well, hopefully it all goes as well as you hope for, and you'll leave with your true love. And she will lead you out of the room towards the elevator bay.
It's kind of just, you look nice. You look great.
She sort of brushes her hair behind the ear and preens a little bit and leads you on. Ilya, you said you give yourself sort of a wet look makeup wise. The person who is standing at your door is literally wet. They are dripping on the floor despite the towel that they have sort of wrapped around their shoulders. There are damp curls sort of falling into your face as they knock and say, excuse me, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. What's wrong with you?
It's a producer's trick for keeping cool during recording.
Okay, that's a weird thing to lie about, but yeah, I'm good.
This person who is, probably 20, maybe 21, very young face, a very sort of scant mustache, is one of the producers. You met them when they were an intern, but throughout the 10 days of your stay here, they have moved up in the world. And so this is Clem, and they will now sort of try and lead you out the room to get ready. But first, we'll ask, I forgot, and pulls out a notebook, which is a little bit soggy because it was in your pants pockets when Z had to jump into the water, and look at it and see the sort of running notes and sadly put it down and then ask you, who are you most excited to meet tonight?
Ilya looks into camera 3. Well, I had a lot of really interesting dates, so I'm excited to actually go around and meet everyone that I've talked to. I think it's going to be really exciting. There are a couple of people who I would love to have an in-person conversation with. Luna and Ambrosia specifically. They just talked so highly of each other. I'm just so interested to know how their dates were going. If not, with me. Is that good?
Oh, this is jealousy. Is this jealousy?
What? No, are the cameras still on?
Yes, absolutely. The cameras are still on.
I mean, it might be a little bit, but we'll see. She gestures to herself. She's also a relatively short woman. She has her tight little black dress on, with heels to make her slightly taller. And she just kind of gives a little spin for the camera.
Clem sort of looks at the cameras and gets a not very covert thumbs up, like, yeah, we got it, we're good. And with that reassurance, we'll say, okay, great. I mean, I think you look great. I'm sure they look great too.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be a great night for everyone.
Oh, it'll be a good night. It'll be a good night. The facade immediately down as soon as the cameras are off.
isn't quite sure how to deal with someone who is so conscious of the fact that they're on a show, because Clem started this job out as a true believer, thinking that Z was facilitating actual matchmaking, and so just looks at you a little sad and says, okay, well, follow me this way, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. Also, congrats on your promotion.
Thank you. I mean, I hope I get to keep it next year. And they will start chattering away about the sort of dynamics of the crew as they lead you.
Regret.
Yep. As he leads you to the elevator bay. Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, the stopping to get a towel after jumping into the water did throw the timelines off a little bit. So while you were not supposed to meet anyone on your way up to the rooftop, Ilya and Thad, you do run into each other at the elevator bay with your handlers.
Are you... Wait, let me guess. Wait. You're not Brian.
Brian.
Wait, say words.
Words.
You're Thad,
Multiple?
aren't you?
Multiple. Dog, cat.
You're definitely that.
That's me.
Well, nice to see you. I thought
it's nice to meet you in person, Ilya.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna wait till the thing. Are we just meeting like a couple of people? Should like turn so the two people who actually work.
Yeah. Clem sends a desperate look over to Gita, who will sort of step in between the two of you and say, now, lovebirds, we have to save it for the roof, okay? Thad, you can wait for the next elevator. We can wait for the next elevator. You two, head on up. And we'll sort of flush you away.
Save me a drink. As the door's closed.
And we will, as you two are left to eventually get situated on the roof, we will switch to Luna. There's a knock on the door, and someone, thankfully human smelling.
Cool, because I was going to ask what they
Yes.
smell like. Before Luna opens the door, she takes a deep breath, puts on her most normal mask, where it's just like normal eyes, normal nose, painted on, normal, very normal human, and puts on a nice yellow sundress and opens the door to whoever is in front of her.
Yes, it is someone who smells human. They also smell a little bit like chlorine and lunch meat. This is Clem, the producer. Hi, are you ready to come up to the roof?
Takes a deep breath like she is going to her execution and says, as ready as I'll ever be. Clem, right?
Yeah, it's okay if you're nervous. I mean, everyone I've talked to has seemed really... Pauses, thinks back to that interaction with Ilya. Excited to be here.
Oh, did I not look? I'm very excited to be here. So excited. This is like the most excited I've ever been.
Oh, no, I didn't mean you didn't look excited. I just meant that I think everyone will be nice to you, so you don't need to be nervous.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Great. Shall we go?
Oh, first I need sort of looks back to the camera person. Can you tell me if there's someone you're most excited
Ambrosia.
about meeting here? Oh.
Yeah, she was super fun, and meeting her for the first time was great, and I am so ready to hold on to Ambrosia. Inside her mind, she's thinking, oh God, I gotta save my friend. I brought her here. She's in harm's way. I gotta keep her safe. We gotta get out of here. We gotta live, man. We gotta get out. But yeah.
Clem is starry-eyed. This is by far the most decisive and also the nicest sort of talking head response that Z has gotten all night, and sort of gives you like a double thumbs up and says, Ambrosia is actually one of the next people to come up, so sort of takes a covert glance at the camera person. We can, if we wait here for like an extra minute, maybe you guys can get some time together on the elevator before.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's wait a minute so that I can see Ambrosia. The love of this life. No, not this life. I haven't met her yet. I mean, I've met her in the date. We have never met in person. This is the first time. Yeah. Very
But you're
excited.
about to.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And we cut from that to Ambrosia getting a knock on the door from Gita this time.
Yay!
Someone looks excited. Has especially caught your eye?
Well, maybe. But we kind of have to wait and see. Don't we?
I mean, if your souls have connected, then do we really need to wait and actually see? Sort of winks at you.
Wow. I mean, I feel like I should wait until I see her. I mean, them, just in case. Just in case that person isn't interested in me.
I'm
Just
sure
in
that-
case.
Well, once we're up there, I hope that you go for it. You know, you don't get anywhere without giving it a good try, right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I
I mean,
tried everything else.
What else have you tried? You didn't seem super desperate in the dates.
Oh, no. But I've tried everything else.
Well, doesn't quite know how to parse that. Best of luck to you, I suppose.
Thank you.
And will lead you out to the elevator bay, where once again we have an accidental, this time not so much, meeting between two contestants.
Luna immediately smells, not to make it super weird, immediately smells Ambrosia, and also the vampire next to her, and it's just like, and is like very nervous. Hopefully, Hopefully, it just looks like she's nervous in general and not terrified out of her mind, and wants to pull Ambrosia away from the vampire standing next to her. And says, "Hi," to Ambrosia.
Hi. How are you?
Scared. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Who are you?
Don't you recognize my voice?
I think so.
Good, because I recognize your voice.
Great.
Clem is just out of the shot, almost jumping up and down at this meeting, and the elevator dings, and Z, with a sort of scared but determined glance up at Gita, pushes, almost doesn't physically push, but gestures the two of you to go together.
Oh yeah. When Clem does that, Luna grabs Ambrosia's hands and like pulls her to go to the elevator. Let's go together.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
You
Why
can
not?
hear both Clem and Gita like hissing to the camera person to get that hand holding as the elevator doors close. Is there anything you wanted to say while the two of you are together and alone without cameras for
Without
maybe
cameras.
without, well, there's the, hotel cameras, but as far as you know, they're not pulling that.
Are you okay? Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why?
Just stick with me tonight, okay? Please?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, cool. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be great. We're gonna be okay. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make
Yeah.
sure you stick with me tonight. All right?
I will absolutely.
Okay, cool. We gotta pretend that we don't know each other, but just
Mhm.
stick with me
Mhm.
tonight. And
Okay.
and we'll be great out of here. For sure.
All right.
Okay. And
Right.
then Luna is like, I'm gonna keep my friend alive. And is just like looking at anything that's like, looking at both ends of the street just when there's nothing there, but like, yeah.
Ambrosia is only looking at Luna.
And the elevator doors open up for you, and there is a beautiful rooftop deck. There's the aforementioned heart-shaped lazy river in the center. A slightly shoddy looking video village off to the south. A very elegant sort of bar with all sorts of drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, laid out, as well as lots of snacks for you as the night goes on, with a few floating tables. And then off to the west are a set of wooden cabanas that have been draped with diaphanous white material for a little more privacy, if you know what I mean. But they are already a few people milling around. Nadine and Gwen, what have you two been doing out on the roof?
I think I'm gonna drop you in it, Alyssa. I think I immediately go up to Brian. And
Brian.
I say, dude, I met her before. I was gonna meet her here, but it was in the elevator. What am I gonna do? Like the whole previously, me and Brian have had discussions about like, hey, dude, listen, we've been spoken about this. You do the cooking, I do the cooking. That's not gonna work. One of us needs to be doing the washing. You know what I mean? Like, that is how we're not compatible. Nothing else. And so they became fast friends, but has confessed to Brian that Ilya, like, I don't know, man, it's something about her like super cold attitude. It's just great. I love it. Every time she's like,
Bro, was she like the same as she was during the dates, or was she like warmer in person?
I don't know. It was like 3 seconds in front of like the elevator, and she was like, say words. And I was like, dog, cat, what's wrong with me?
I mean, what else would you say in that situation? Like,
I don't know.
those are the first words, like bird? Who thinks of
Algebra.
birds when they're dogs and cats?
It's true. Parrots are cool though. Toucans.
Bro.
Anyway, I was gonna do this whole thing. Like I grew a rose during the fucking 10 days I was here, apparently. I was gonna give it to her, like it was gonna be a whole thing, and now there's the elevator meeting. It's not
Okay,
like
no,
the first impression that I wanted to do.
we can recover from this. We can recover from this, right? Because like elevator meeting was like to get your nerves out, right? And now it's like that was the pregame, and now it's like the real game.
Okay.
So
with you.
you've got the rose.
Yeah. It pulls out. It's just a red rose.
I
It's like
mean,
looking a bit sad. It was grown in 10 days somehow.
You should go over to her and
Now?
yeah, I mean before more people come, right? Like I don't know how many people there are, but like you should get her attention while you can, right? And what's better to get attention than a gift?
Okay. Where? Like the plants, the potted plants, the bar, like here? You gotta go. If it's here, you gotta go.
I mean, they've got those like tents over there. Like you could go to the little tents pointing at the cabanas.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh man, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Oh my god.
Dude, or
Or
you could jump in the pool, really show off and sort of gestures at his body.
I do not objectify me, Brian. I do not show the tummy on the first date, okay? You gotta wait. Second date
I
at
mean,
least.
you've had 10 whole days of dates is all I'm saying.
No. Real dates, real in-person dates. Okay, all right. Okay, do I look good? Have I got anything in my teeth?
Sort of leans in close, does a little look. Nah, bro, you good. You got this. You got this.
Okay. Hey. And he starts walking over to Ilya.
Ilya, where are you?
Ilya's over where the like concessions are. I think she has like a champagne flute that she has put down, and she is tapping her red nails on the table. And she just, in the other hand, just has one of the like, the weirdly shaped like fancy cheese knives that she is just like inspecting. Like she is fully just waiting for more people to show up so that she can be, so she can start causing problems on purpose. There aren't enough people here for the cameras to be interested in too many of these interactions yet. She is going to utilize her current follower count at home to the most effect that she can. But her interests are just, well, she has an interest in small, sharp implements, and she is just curiously wondering, "Hmm, could you use this? It's like almost, it's like almost a 14. Yeah, that's really stupid.
Ilya?
Oh, hey, how's it going? I saw you were talking to Brian over there. He's he's such a he's
He's an
such a
idiot.
guy, really.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was trying to be nice,
Very
but yeah,
sweet,
no,
but
yeah.
I probably one of the lowest IQ people I've met.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, like a dog, like a cute one, but like,
Dogs are great. Dogs are great.
mhm.
It's the first thing I said to you. Second.
Yeah, it was. She
Hey,
just
I
drinks.
was first of all, great knife. Did you know
Oh,
that cheese in French is fromage? I learned that from Dexter's laboratory.
um, I think the show's just called Dexter.
But that just doesn't. That's like that could be anyone. No, not the guy. The other. Okay. Anyway, would you accompany me to the tent things?
She like, there is a flash of like confusion for a second, and then she like looks around, sees that the people she wants to confront are not here yet, and she goes, and then it like very obviously eyes where each one of the cameras are in the room, and goes, yeah, you want to show me something?
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
like motions. A prof as an arm.
And makes a very dramatic move to drape herself on your arm, and again like shooting a look at camera 2.
Walk over to the cabanas, and I feel like we made a bit of a connection over those 10 short long days, and I was doing something. I was growing something, and I wanted to give that something to someone at the end of it that I feel like I made the most amount of connection with, and that person is, and I'm hoping you're feeling the same way. That's you.
Really? Did my graphic descriptions of open heart surgery when you were over?
I learned everything about aortas and pulmonary veins, valves. I didn't even know hearts had that many valves. That's pretty
They have so
cool.
many valves.
You have stolen my heart. And
That's
pulls out the rose.
oh my god. You grew that
I
in
did in
the
10 days.
how did they give you a lamp?
To be fair, it was already grown. I just kind of kept it alive for 10 days.
Oh, that makes like a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
that's so sweet. And like there's a little like drop in the like veneer for a second as she like takes it. And as she takes it, you see her grab it and gently press her thumb into one of the thorns, and she starts to bleed a little bit, but she does not seem to notice at all. Like there's no like, oh whoops or anything, just that's just how she's holding it.
I think he like keenly looks at it and is like, "You're so weird. I love it."
Weird. What is weird about me? What did I do?
Oh, like not weird. Like, and he goes on this tirade about how like he has 5 other sisters and that every single one of them are into like true crime, and every single one of them has had some weird interaction with like spiders as a kid and like pulled off the legs, and like he is the like normal one, just surrounded by a plethora of like just in parentheses positive freaks, and he loves it. He loves his sisters, and so he's like, yeah, man, I love that
But
shit. For you, not for me. That's weird. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. But for you, I love that.
they all sound perfectly normal. Like most women grow up like that.
I know.
I think you're the weird
I
one.
don't get it. I don't know how your minds work. It's crazy.
Well, this is really sweet. I'll say interested to see how the night goes on.
Sick. Nice. And he just like walks away, like backwards.
Gotta report back to Brian, right?
Ilya takes a deep breath. Okay, that was looking for cameras. Coming down from whatever that was like a mix of like, I have a mission that I'm on right now, but also, oh, that was really sweet, but also that was really weird, and also, am I weird? I'm not the weird one. What's going on? Am I bleeding? Whatever.
Ilya, why don't you go ahead and give me our first roll of the game? I would call this an intellect alertness as you were sort of coming down from whatever that interaction was, but trying to stay on the lookout for that special couple that you really want to talk to.
That is gonna be, so that's plus intellect plus alertness.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's gonna be a 16.
Amazing. That is a success. So you sort of scan the rest of this rooftop, and for some reason, the hosts are both watching you very closely. It seems like maybe they caught wind of that interaction and, caught a little bit of sizzle there. 'Cause why else would they be staring at you?
Right.
But scanning past them, the elevator doors open and those two come out together. Not even like staggered in 2 different elevators from the bay. They are straight up. Are you still holding hands?
If Ambrosia will not take away the hand, Luna will still be holding.
They are still holding hands.
Yeah.
Ambrosia's holding tight.
Luna is also holding tight. It's out of fear, but it's yeah.
And I mean, Luna, that fear is maybe a little founded because actually, go ahead and give me the same roll, alertness and intellect.
Oh, is it me who's supposed to do the roll?
Yes, sorry,
Oh,
yes.
sorry, I misheard. I thought we were waiting for Broja. I was just like, who's doing the roll?
Oh
Like,
no, sorry.
chilling out here. Let me do that roll. Oops. Intellect and alertness.
Yep.
Wait. 21.
Oh damn. Okay, so you didn't have any stress, so that's fine. But yeah, I guess this is what you would have wanted. You coming out, you can very specifically immediately place the 2 vampires.
Right.
And there's also the smell of blood
Sweet.
out here.
Okay. I treat this like how I was trained by my family whenever there's like vampires around. I'm like, okay, there's the vampires, look for wood. Make sure that wood is easily to break down, and I need to like make sure, all right, find the escape routes. All right. Definitely gonna keep an eye on the humans to see how many I can grab and leave. Definitely gonna make sure Ambrosia is right next to me. Make sure, okay, making sure that how many vampires are there currently?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it is just the 2 hosts.
Okay, maybe I can take on 2 vampires if I catch them by surprise. Okay. And it's just like mumbling to herself about like floor plans and escape routes, and this isn't the first time you've heard of this, Ambrosia, in a sense, just because like sort of that you at least you remember that, or at least you think that that Luna's family is like in the military or something. At least that's what she says it was, but it's like, so you've always heard Luna go, okay, escape routes, floor plans, and the people. This is something that's normal.
Okay.
Just like, okay, cool.
Feeling
Alright.
good?
Yeah. I got the situation down. Let's go and point near the cabanas because they have the wooden stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's go over there. Easy access to, and then whispers, weapons.
Do we need weapons here?
Just just in case. So we're always ready for anything, right? Like
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And it's like, just stay with me, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. And at this point, she does sort of like gently lets go of your hand, just
Are there
because
snacks?
huh? What? There?
Are there snacks?
Yes, I think there are over there. I know you were asking the GM, but I also answered. There's probably snacks right there.
There are snacks on the opposite side of the roof from the cabanas where you're headed.
No,
I will be right there. To the
okay, and it's just like, instead of heading towards the cabanas, just follows you because not absolutely leaving you by yourself, but is trailing behind you.
Okay. We'll grab food. We'll eat. Especially sweet foods, and then offers some cake. Would you like some?
Yeah, sure. We need all of the energy that we can get, and just sort of eats whatever is given to her. It is just like keeps on looking everywhere.
Okay, that's better. That's better. I pre-gamed a little bit. I just needed to put something in. So we can go over there where the weapons are now.
Yeah. I mean, there's no weapons. The last time I checked, I think there's like something we can use as weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Ed just starts heading over towards the cabana and like making sure you're following Her.
Like a puppy.
Alyssa, unless you object, I think as soon as you turn around, Ilya is right behind you.
Yep.
Oh. Luna, Ambrosia, which is which? I know it's you two.
The human normal face is me, Luna. Ilya?
Hi.
Yeah, could you tell? Points, just gestures to the mask.
You have a very distinctive voice.
Oh, well, thank you. I get that a lot. Anyway, Luna, and just sort of again swipe from one camera to the next camera to you. I was hoping to speak with you really quick before, more festivities happen or whatever it is the hosts have planned for us. Like just alone for a little chat.
Luna takes a sniff. Did you cut yourself?
Oh, yeah, that actually give me a rose. There was a thorn. It's fine.
When you say
So
that, looks at the vampires, just like stares at them and goes, "You're gonna have to stay near me as well."
Yes, yes, I would like to speak with you in private near you.
Cool. And just also, okay, Ambrosia, just and then starts walking, but also like holds out her hand for Ambrosia to like grab, and is like
Absolutely.
and follows. Well, we can definitely talk right here in private, I guess. Well, we can't really be in private where like there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, but I meant like from, just other contestants. And just kind of like fake politely nod over at Ambrosia.
Oh,
You hear from across, like, the other side of the heart-shaped river, Ambrosia! It's me! It's me, Thad!
Thad!
Yeah!
Hi!
Hey!
Knowing that Thad is very human, goes and seems like can do some damage. Goes, okay. Thad is safe. You can go to Thad. It's okay.
I'm what? Sorry, I heard my name, but I couldn't hear
You're
what you said.
safe.
I'm safe? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird to say, but yeah.
I think she means that like we all feel safe around you.
Aw, that's really
Yeah.
guys. That's sweet.
How hard can you punch?
What?
No, I was just wondering.
I'm gonna come over. Okay. And just slowly walks. Sorry, how hard can I what?
I was just wondering how your
Buck.
prowess were like
Oh,
punch.
I don't know. I've never punched anything. I'm not that kind of guy, you know.
Okay. Well,
I like that.
Thanks, man.
you're big enough. Okay. Keep an eye on Ambrosia.
Like,
Oh
kinda
no,
rubs
I
his
mean
stomach.
not in that way, but like you're like
No. I like
no,
it.
like strong. That's what I meant.
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be right back, okay?
Anyway, do you want to, let's kind of like
Okay.
arm around Ambrosia. Sorry, is this okay? Is that I can do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. That's fine.
Ilya, you have finally gotten your prey alone. What are you doing? How's it going?
Okay, pray. Ilya is going to sort of take your hand, Luna, and guide you back over to actually where she just was with Thad, and is going to make sure that like she gives like an eye to like one of the like roaming camera people that like she's like on the move. And she's just going to let go and turn around, and you see this facade sort of drop a little bit. Okay. So you're not gonna tell anybody, are you?
There's a look of understanding that passes in front of Luna's face. It's like, right?
Yeah, it was really obvious.
Okay, good. Then you gotta understand why. You gotta understand that we need to... And then looks around the cameras. It's like, we have to survive tonight.
Okay, that's a little dramatic, Luna. I don't
No,
understand why you had to go through this
Ilya.
many hoops.
Ilya, you can never trust them.
I thought... Do you not like them?
They're my sworn enemy.
And Ilya looks genuinely shocked. And it's like, and like confused.
We've
Oh,
been enemies for decades. Their
decade.
family and my family have been enemies for decades. So you cannot trust them.
I completely misread the situation. I thought you were absolutely in love.
No, I can never be in love with them.
And so Ilya is like trying to like peer at like a camera that is like behind Luna, just like, are you getting this? Like,
Yeah. Glaiza,
Everything-
are you?
Everything I've done from the beginning is so that I could survive tonight. Survive them. Do you understand?
I still think this is very dramatic wording, but if you would like help, are you okay?
I can take all the help that I can get. We all have to stick together. And it's just like looks around to see if like anybody's listening.
I was gonna say, are you trying to be like quiet enough that the cameras don't pick you up? Okay.
I'm trying to be quiet enough, but like also not
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 suspicious.
mentioning names, right? Not
Yeah.
mentioning specific words, because like if I say the word, then they'll just get on me, and I'm just like, I'm not ready for that. So I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go ahead and give me I would call this judgment stealth roll to see how successful you are at not being caught
That-
with this.
Cool, because my stealth is a +3.
Oh, nice.
14 +3. Not bad.
Okay. So
17.
17. That's a
My
success.
judgment is 0. Just don't ask me to like surgery, because that's a -5.
Well, I mean, you got a surgeon right there. Okay, yeah. As far as you can tell, the camera people, like the vampires, do not react.
Okay, good.
And the camera people seem more interested just because they knew that Ilya was here to start some shit, but it doesn't seem like they realize whatever it is that you are talking about.
Okay, cool.
But across the way, I mean, Thad and Ambrosia, where did you go? Are you sort of within hearing or sight range, or are you trying to sort of not think about whatever it is that these two needed to run off to talk about so urgently?
Thad is inhaling his body weight in pretzels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Just like the food that they stock the fridge with is, there's just no snacks. Like, yes, I can make myself a sumptuous meal. Amazing.
You
But
can cook?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
the
didn't know
cook.
that
I'm the
about
cook.
you.
Yeah. It's a thing. You know, you gotta have like someone who does the laundry, someone who does the washing, someone who does the vacuuming, someone who does the cooking. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I'm the
Yes.
cooker.
I see.
What are you?
Oh, me?
Mhm.
I'm laundry and coffee.
Interesting mix. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I may have seen you and Luna holding up the
Mhm.
hands out of
Yeah.
the elevator.
Yeah.
That that happened quickly. Are you excited?
A little bit. Yeah. I think so.
Are you on the same level? Have you spoken about it?
I I mean, we haven't spoken properly, but she
Mhm.
wants me to stick by her. So,
Oh, stick by her?
yeah,
I would have swooned. I would have swooned. I'm
I
swooning
know.
now.
I did. Spicy.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
excited. Okay.
What
So
about you? What about you?
I may have given Ilya a rose that I was growing, keeping care of. She
Yes.
seemed to like it. She did stab herself with it. I think
I think
I think that
that's
means
a
I like you,
compliment. I think that's a compliment for her.
right? Like, I feel like it's kinda like when a cat gives you, like, a dead mouse and you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's really gross, thank you."
Yeah, and when they give you the head, that's the best part, so that makes sense. That makes
I didn't
sense.
know that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I love cats.
I I'm like a parrot person.
Okay.
Like, cats, dogs,
Uh-huh.
amazing, right? But, like,
Yeah.
parrots, they're crazy, and I love them.
What, they just do it for you?
They're you know, it's like if you don't take care of them in a specific way,
Mhm.
they hate you. If you do take care of them in, like, a very specific way, they hate you. Like, I don't know, I just like the personality. It's just great.
It sounds like you want a cat.
Cats are cool, but cats do eat birds.
That is true.
It's
That
like
is true.
a,
I understand. I
forbidden
understand.
love type thing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But
if you
yeah.
like your birds.
So you guys are gonna, like, I don't even what's the after? Like, what are you guys gonna do after?
I mean, I don't know. Go home, maybe some more dates, maybe
You
more.
home is in, like, do you guys live in the same area?
I think so.
That was weird. What was that?
Well, I mean,
Go ahead and give me a roll for this, please, Shauntelle. I would call this definitely deception and I mean empathy? Empathy deception?
I mean, it's a 28. I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go. Okay, despite the
So,
delivery.
hey, I think so. I should ask.
I believe you totally and
Yeah,
wholly.
yeah.
That'd be so
What
cool
about
if you guys live in the same area.
you and Ilya?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about her, but I just like the way that she's mean.
You like it when she's mean?
Yes.
Okay. What if she's nice to you?
Oh, I never thought of that. I don't know. We'll deal with that if it comes.
What if she like gives you a gift for your birthday?
That'd be so nice.
How does that make you
Wow.
feel?
Good.
Okay.
But I mean, are you not supposed to feel good when people give gifts for your birthday?
Yeah, but that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, but it's nice when she's mean as well.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not saying no, you can't be nice because, like, it would be nice to have someone be nice to you, but like when she's mean, you know?
No.
No? All right.
No, I'm confused.
Each to their own. That's fine. That's fine.
This
Okay.
conversation is interrupted by the host that neither of you have interacted with, Allie, sort of swanning over very gracefully and saying, "Oh, I thought that I saw some tension between you two and the others, not each other."
Tension? No, we're great friends. I love Ambrosia.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
great.
I'm sorry. I meant a romantic connection. But why are you two standing over here when
I'm cooking coffee. It's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be a great, like, rounded meal, but, like,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. We should do breakfast.
I think so. A little breakfast date. I like it.
Yes.
oh, breakfast dates already, and sort of titters at the
You can
camera.
date your friends. Don't make it weird, Allie.
That makes me
I mean, this is a show about finding romance, though. You can find friends anywhere in
We
the
found
world.
our romance.
romance is still blooming
I mean,
Like a flower, like a rose.
like a rose.
We were on the same wavelength. Like, we just didn't even know it.
that seems like a great point of connection, and it looks like there's a great connection happening over in the cabana too. Sort of desperately trying to drum up some jealousy or something in the two of you.
Ambrosia
do
does
look
look
like
over. Are they
They
close?
look like
Like,
they're
are
having
they
conversation.
are they physically close to each other? Like, what's
yeah,
happening here?
I think Ilya's like very close in, like conspiratorially even, because I mean, with that role, she's fully convinced that you are talking about Ambrosia. She knows nothing about vampires. So she's just like, in her brain, she's like, okay, new angle. I'm gonna run away with Luna. That's gonna be the story. That's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna start the drama, and that's what's gonna get everybody talking on on socials. Okay, that's what we're doing now. But then that's gonna be bad because I think that actually likes me, and then that's gonna be a problem. But that'll be more drama, so that might be good.
And in Luna's brain, she's thinking about how to incorporate Ilya in the protection, the scheme of saving as many people as possible. And remembering that Ilya is a doctor, I was like, oh, okay, we have a healer that will help us if there's like cuts and, like blood, and like she knows how to handle a knife. That is big, and I'm not going to use him as a shield, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I will be I will be the main person that will attack, and then Ambrosia will be safe. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save as many people, but Ambrosia is my priority, and maybe Thad and Ilya, but definitely Ambrosia is the conversation that's happening there. So she's really like talking to like Ilya and like explaining, but is also using them, referring to the vampires.
So they look very cozy and very intent on each other.
That is odd.
They could be talking about chess. People get really passionate about sports. I know chess is a sport, so
I don't
Luna's
think
never played chess in her life.
I don't think Luna likes chess.
backgammon.
I don't even know what backgammon is.
It's like the grandfather of checkers. Don't worry about it.
Checkers has a grandfather?
It's a
You could
whole
go over
family
there.
line.
You could go over there. Does
Oh, that
not
is-
want
you
you
should
to
do that.
talking
That's
about
true.
backgammon.
It's not good TV, no.
Not good TV. You can go over there. And
Oh,
see
right.
what's
Sorry. No,
happening
this isn't
now.
my autistic TV. I got it.
Yeah, you look over and you see Ilya, like if if Luna allows, just like gently like place a hand on like Luna's shoulders and like this is like listening really intently, and it's just like, I had no idea it was this awful. Listen, I will stick by you tonight, okay?
Okay, good. This will make sure that everyone is safe from them.
I didn't realize that that they were so dangerous.
Well,
Ambrosia literally skips over.
and then looks at aliens like, because the person I don't want to be, like the person that I think is the most innocent, and don't want to feel scared at the moment is here, and I want to protect them from my bad decisions of bringing them here. It's like, oh, Ambrosia, did you have
Hi.
a good talk with Tad?
Yeah. Did you know that Checkers has a grandfather?
Huh?
Is Checkers
You guys heard of
someone you know?
Mancala?
Is that a place?
It's like little stones. It's we'll play it sometime. What you guys been talking about?
Plans for the
We
future.
we were just
Oh.
talking about what the future might have in store for us.
Oh. And?
Survival.
That's intense.
Well, I'm an intense person.
That's fair.
Yeah, and that's just survival can be fun. You know how Luna is. It just kind of like that's like drapes a little bit on you.
Yes, I do. Takes a step closer.
That is like what
Luna is
happening
happy about this because they're all closing and like can easily protect and save everyone. It is like good, closer. It's great. Dad, you move behind me. It's like
here. Okay.
here. I will. What have you? And remembers that she did notice you, Allie, come up to you, as like, what does she want?
I don't think she thinks me talking about backgammon is good TV.
I
Probably
haven't
not.
watched a lot of reality TV show, but I don't think backgammon. I mean, it could be good TV. Tell me more about it.
Sure. Okay. So backgammon is the good for Checkers. It is me quickly looking up backgammon.
The cameraman walk away.
Yeah, this conversation and also this tight clustering is not great for your screen time.
Just
Ilya.
diffuses the whole like situation. It's great. And then looks at it's like, you did well, Thad. This is exactly what I wanted.
Thanks. Why?
I'm very
Sorry.
interested in
I
backgammon.
don't mean to like psychoanalyze you. I know that my sisters don't like it when I do it, but you look really tense.
I am very tense.
Okay, why?
I'm nervous and scared. Or like, isn't that what dating is?
Why? No, yeah, sure. I mean, like it's a good nervous, it's a
Oh,
good,
yeah.
like butterflies in the stomach type thing.
Yeah.
You look like maybe some benzos would be good,
I
Xanax,
think,
ever heard of it?
yeah. It disagrees with my system.
That's
and
yeah, it is.
there's
It's pretty
a
hard on the
quick
stomach.
flashback of Luna attending psychotherapy and whatever, and is like, and telling her parents about it, and her parents are like, no, that doesn't work with our system because we burn so much energy that the medication just flushes out. It's like, anyway, that's what she thinks, and then she goes back, flashes back to you, and so it's like, no, it doesn't really work for me and my family.
I mean,
That's fair.
it's okay.
There's more
I mean, who
holistic
wouldn't be?
things.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like half those things don't work anyway. And also, who wouldn't be nervous? I mean, look how gorgeous we all are. I mean, certainly. gestures to
He
herself.
literally tosses his hair.
Yeah, everyone looks great. Everyone looks really great. And it's just like nervously still looking at all of the two vampires, just like waiting for anything to happen. And is just scared out of her mind.
Yeah, as
Can-
you sort of scan. Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
No,
I
no,
just
no. I was
said
just gonna say, can Thad, I forgot my own character's name. Does he know that it's around romance, or is it something else?
You want to make a check?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, give me an empathy and insight check, please.
Could I petition
Uh-huh.
psychology instead of insight?
Absolutely.
Yes. So, okay, roll me through. I've got my d20. What am I rolling?
Yes. Roll
Am
your
I adding
d20, and then
Mhm.
you just add the empathy number and the psychology number to it.
Oh, sick. Well, it's not the greatest roll. It's a 15.
Okay, so that is a partial success. Please mark 1 stress, which is the first stress we are marking all game because y'all keep rolling good. But you do get what you want. So you can tell that Luna is very freaked out and that it is not just romance. And I think maybe it is the knowing that it is not romance and not knowing what it is that she is worried about that sort of adds to some stress for you.
Romance is not really what Luna is thinking right now. It's more of like flight or fight kind of situation. That is what you're getting. Something here
I think
is terrifying her.
he kind of like just looks at her quietly for a second and then says, "Hey, man, anxiety is a real thing. And like, it is important for you to know that this is a safe space for you. And I want you to know that I personally am here for you. And if you need to take a break, I will vouch for you. They can go through me. You can go to a quiet place, like regulate yourself. You can do whatever you want, man."
Thad, thank you.
You're
Now
welcome.
stay behind me.
Sure.
You're right in front
He
of
kind
me,
of takes
and I
it
need
anxiety thing. He's like, "Yeah, I'll stand behind you. Sure."
cool. And now everybody is sort of like behind me. It's good, and I am in front of them with the other vampires, basically.
Yeah, so as you are sort of getting this all set up, you realize that one of the vampires has gone missing from the little cluster of the 2 of them.
I'm going to roll to see if I can find them.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an alertness and intellect
Okay.
or judgment, whichever is better for you.
Judgment, because intellect is a -1.
Okay, there we go.
16.
Okay, that is a success.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you can smell, I mean, it's still close, but Allie, after sort of bringing the 2 of you over, or bringing all 4 of you together rather, seems to have wandered off back behind the like potted plants that are sort of flanking the lazy river to the back. And you think that sort of if you followed that smell, there's also the smell beyond just the river of chlorine and lunch meat. So she might have someone back there with her. And as you are processing that, there is the sudden distant smell of blood as well.
Oh shit. I look at the 3 lovely people that is standing next to me and behind me, and I'm gonna go, Thad. Oh, okay. How about now? Is it coming through now? Sweet. All right. So I look at the people who are next to me and behind me, and I turn real quick and I say, that I'm gonna need that safe space after all.
Yeah, man. How can I help facilitate that?
Keep yourselves safe. And I'm
Sure.
gonna go somewhere else. Do not follow me.
Absolutely. You got.
Okay.
I don't have a number. Do you want like a? Is there like a something that you can signal if you need anyone?
I'll just shout. You'll hear me.
Okay,
Oh,
that works.
okay. Are you
And then
okay?
I hug all three of them because I'm terrified I'm gonna die. And I hug them and I'll be like, no matter what happens, keep yourself safe. And then just sort of like steps away and starts going to wherever that smell was.
Yeah, are you trying to keep it like look like you have it together, or are you just like running?
As fast as I can without drawing the attention of the other vampire.
Gotcha. So I think that there is a camera that is definitely zooming up in on this strange group hug and then removal. And another one that is following you at a distance as you cross the rooftop to behind the sort of wall of plants. Are you attempting any stealth, or are you just like you want to get there, you want to intercept once
I
you get near?
know it would depend on what I see. Like
Yeah.
if it's just a conversation between them, and the other person seems okay, then I won't do anything. But if there's any hint of like, um, he's about to get bitten, I'm definitely gonna attack. That's like, that is what I'm gonna try to do.
Yeah, it is. You can see the little intern turned producer, Clem, has their hand being held by Allie very gently, and she has brought it up to her mouth and is like almost, it looks like she's almost like sort of kissing your finger. And you can smell blood and realize that, like Ilya, Clem must have cut himself on something. And Allie's just being, a nice friend and cleaning that up because we don't have
With
med
her
stations. We
mouth.
can't afford that.
I am going to go. Um, does Clem look like? Does Clem look? What's the word I'm looking for?
Distressed.
Entranced.
Oh, Clem does not look inhumanly entranced. Clem looks entranced in that they know that Allie picked up someone in the last season of this show and are like, oh, have I been chosen? Am I the next one?
Okay, cool. I'm going to cough really loudly and go, Clem, I can't, to get their attention.
Allie gives you the most upset glare. There is a flash in her eyes that is almost cat-like in the darkness, but gives Clem's finger one last lick and then lets Zim go. Oh, are you done with your conversation? It looked like you and Ilya were getting quite close.
Yes. I just wanted to talk to Clem.
Did you tend to Ilya's wounds? I mean, Clem here is taken care of, but Ilya, you could always use a little sort of.
It wasn't a big prick. Just like Clem's.
Well, even the smallest wounds need tending. It's how they grow, and I mean, your kind likes licking things, right?
We like protecting things.
Clem is sort of looking between the two of you, like, Allie is dating a woman, so this can't be like a homophobic thing. But what else would this mean? And will, like, at Allie's nod, sort of leave behind. We'll say, oh, I should go check on everyone else and make sure everyone else is okay too. And sort of awkwardly leaves.
How long have you been in this business?
Reality television? Oh, it's only my second season. Didn't you watch it? The first one?
I did. That's why I joined. I didn't realize it until the first day, though. The truth.
How deeply your heart yearned for love.
Yeah, that one.
Which is why you brought that delicious friend of yours here, right? Because you wanted love with them?
I thought they would find love.
But why are you here then if you weren't hoping it would be love with you?
Anyway, I'm not gonna let you take them. Or anybody else.
Oh, I don't think it's me you need to worry about. And sort of glances past through the trees. Back in the cabana, you three are approached by the other co-host who saw all of this happening and is a little confused by the relationship dynamics and wants to get a couple little like interviews with the three of you separately. Hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but Ambrosia, could I steal you for a second just to get a little bit of footage about how the night's going?
Sure.
And she will lead you off, I think not super far. I think there are a couple of cabanas that are each sort of separated off from each other by this sheer white fabric. So it's not great cover and it's not great soundproofing, but it's better than nothing. And, you know, the place behind the plants is currently occupied. So this is the best she's going to get. How is your night going so far? It seems like you've made a few connections.
Yeah, it's going so well. I think she's noticed me. Although I'm not too sure what the deal was with Ilya. I'll ask later.
They did look very cozy together.
Yeah. Do you know anything?
She sort of looks both ways as if making sure there's not a camera there. There absolutely is. She was making sure it was. And sort of leans into you and says, you know, when Luna was talking earlier tonight, I thought that she was talking about you, but now that I've seen the way that her and Ilya are interacting, I mean, I suppose it could have been someone else.
I see.
I certainly wouldn't describe you as cold or needing to be sort of melted. But Ilya...
Well, I mean, she's heartless.
But
is that what Luna wants?
Maybe she found a heart over in Luna. I mean, Luna's heart seems enormous. So vital.
But I thought Ilya and Thad were a thing.
I mean, can you really see a woman like that spending much of a future with someone like that? You can only listen to backgammon facts for so long.
I mean, once you know how to play, maybe you don't need more backgammon facts.
Wow. I think that maybe the person who needs to be playing right now is you, Ambrosia. I mean, you're just sort of sitting back and letting them do what they want.
You're right.
You're letting them walk all over you.
You're right. That is a very good point. Thank you.
If you need anything else, I'll be right over there. And sort of
Okay.
walks off.
Heads over to Ilya. Is not skipping.
Yeah.
Needs to be noted.
I think Ilya just like shoots a look at that and is just like, oh, this doesn't look good.
Hi.
That's a warpath. That's a warpath. I can see a warpath. Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Ambrosia. Did something happen? How was the interview?
It was good. Enlightening. What did you talk to Luna about?
Well, we were talking about what it might look like getting out of here. Whether or not it would be together or with someone else, or just talking about possibilities.
There aren't possibilities with you.
Excuse me.
That is so good.
I just want to be clear. Luna is mine.
Oh. She was right about you.
In what way?
Oh, I get it now. She thinks you're terrible.
What?
Clearly been just keeping her in some relationship or something. She confided in me. I get it now.
No.
If
What?
this is how you are.
What? No. Luna wouldn't
Oh.
say something like that.
Oh, you don't need to deny it. We have it on camera.
I don't understand.
Thad like puts an arm between both of them and says, "Hey, time out. Okay. If there's one thing I know about reality TV is that they can edit that shit in any way that they want. So we're going to wait until Luna has calmed down and had her space, and she's going to come back and she's going to rectify all of this. So no more, whatever this weird energy is, okay?
Hey, that she's just gonna tell you how dangerous Bertha is.
Dangerous?
Dangerous?
That's what she told me.
Like,
She
that like
wouldn't call me
motions
dangerous.
to Ambrosia. Dangerous?
I'm not dangerous. You're dangerous.
Only with a
Okay.
scalpel.
Any
And all
sharp
of your
object, let's be real.
knives.
It's not like I keep. Oh, I have like a small collection, but like it's not. They're not. It's not like I'm using them. Anyway, this is besides the point. Looks can be very deceiving.
Yes, they can.
Just staring daggers like
I cannot
across
wait to
that
walk back
arm.
to here. I cannot wait back to this and just be like, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is about the time, like, when Allie sort of draws your attention to Gita being missing, which was when she was in the interview. And now you're able to make your way back across
Yeah.
to find that she has let Ambrosia go, but there seems to be some other trouble
Just
brewing here.
as soon as she sees Ambrosia like walking away from Gita, and having like the conversation, keeping an eye on Allie before she steps away. But before she does step away, she goes, I don't know what it is you're planning, but you're not gonna get it. And does not wait for Allie to respond and just sort of like walks away and goes to straight to Ambrosia and goes, Are you okay?
Well, I don't know now.
What happened? What's wrong?
Luna,
Did you say that I'm dangerous?
Ambrosia, you're not dangerous. You're like a little butterfly.
what? That's not what you told me. I'm sorry. Were you just
What are
setting
you-
me up?
What are you? Oh, it's because I used. So you don't know what I was talking about.
I thought it was very clear. I know exactly what happened. I know that you two know each other.
Yes, I haven't really been hiding that.
Oh, for the cameras.
There's a bigger problem here, and I thought you understood what it was.
What? Reality TV? Yeah, I know it's exploitative.
No,
I'm here on
vampires,
purpose.
damn it!
What? What?
What?
Allie and Gita are fucking vampires.
Okay, listen, I know that the reality TV Hollywood sphere is exploitative, but like
Ah,
to call
damn
them
it.
vampires is a little bit.
And I
It's a little
do.
tacky.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. And looks at the two vampires to see if they heard me say they heard me calling them vampires.
Yeah, they are both looking right directly at you.
Cool. I'm gonna go point right at them. They, and saying it out loud for everybody to hear, they are fucking vampires here to drink and kill us. Drink our blood and kill us. And that is what I meant when they're a danger.
Oh, this is not getting aired. They're cutting this completely out.
You know, anxiety manifests itself in many different ways.
And just like Luna gets super frustrated now, and starts growing a little bit bigger and a little bit hairier. Just a little bit. Vampires are a thing because werewolves are a thing as well. And my mouth starts to grow a little bit doggish.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Luna, what big teeth you have.
You're so beautiful. She does say that out loud. You're so beautiful, and I'm so sorry that this is how you have to find out. But I'm a werewolf.
Rad. That's
Ooh,
sick.
I'm sorry.
Workable?
Did they? What was in the drinks?
And I
we-
turn to face the vampires in like full werewolf face on.
Yeah, Allie has stepped forward just a little closer to you, but still basically across the roof, and is slow clapping and will announce to the entire set. We weren't supposed to have our face reveals until the end of the night, almost the morning, but it seems that dear Luna has gone ahead and broken the rules without even a partner to show for it. Still, we believe in respecting this space and respecting people revealing their hearts and souls to us, so we'll reveal ourselves to you. And as she speaks, sort of very sharp, elongated canines start dropping out of her mouth, each word getting a little more slurred as she tries to speak around them until they are almost digging into her bottom lip. And then she starts moving towards you, and we will enter combat.
Sweet.
So,
I am ready for combat. But I will be in front of these three very
yes.
human people.
The way that this works is basically all of y'all will get to go, and then the 2 vampires will get to go. And basically just tell me what you want to do, something that you can do in sort of like 6 to 10 seconds, like a round of combat. But it can be a series of actions. It can be like hiding, trying to run away, finding a weapon, I guess. Yeah. But you can decide amongst yourselves. It seems like maybe Luna is the most prepared and might be acting first here.
I am definitely going to be shouting to all of the other humans who may not be in the know to get behind me in a roar, like in a, like, I don't know. You can do that. You can all imagine how it sounds because I can't do the werewolf voice. But basically, get behind me, and then I'm in a roar, and then I will try to attack Gita because knowing that she's new might be the weaker one, I'm assuming.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that unfortunately, you turning into a wolf-like creature and sort of roaring at the rest of the humans milling around is maybe a little more scary than
Sure.
whatever's
Than
happening.
the other
with
vampires. That makes
humans.
sense. Totally
Yeah.
fine. Get it. I get it.
So
At least they talk to the 3 that are important at the
Yeah.
moment.
I think it certainly gets people moving as like most of the camera people and other contestants look over to you and start running towards the doors. But as far as your attacking, is this just like a sort of like, do you have claws? What are you attacking with?
I'm gonna attack with my my wolf ness, my claws, my bite. Basically like an unarmed werewolf bite
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. And this is like sort of brawny more than agile, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Brawn
Yeah, give me
and
a
what's it?
brawn plus unarmed.
All right. All great because I knew what I was gonna do. That is a natural 20 plus
my
my
God.
3 unarmed and my 3 brawn, so 26.
Okay. Yeah. What does it look like as you sort of cross this roof and go to swipe at Gita, who has dropped her fangs, but is certainly a little less prepared looking than
Awesome.
Allie?
So basically, I rip the side of my dress because it's very tight. I crouch and I use my hind legs to just sort of like push me forward to just sort of like jump on her, and bite the side of her shoulder.
Yeah, you are over there tearing at her shoulder. It is clearly doing a lot. She screams and it seems like was not at all prepared for this. You think that maybe because she's younger, she like didn't necessarily couldn't tell that you were a werewolf and thought that you were just sort of a normal person. But yeah, what are the rest of y'all doing? As you watch your friend / potential love interest maul one of the hosts of this reality TV show.
I think that just turns to Ilya and Ambrosia and just goes, the production value of these things are really like high. You know what I mean? I didn't know that you could see CGI in real life.
Oh, you are so stupid. And Ilya is going to sprint and is going to try to work her way around in a way that she can't be seen. So she'll like get on the floor and try to make her way around back to the concessions table so that she can feel around for a knife.
Yeah, give me a stealth and agility for that, please.
Okay. You want some more comedic timing? That's gonna be a 4.
Oh, man.
Great.
Oh.
So you do get +1 experience in stealth. I don't know how that's gonna be.
Ilya just like gets on the floor and does like a little roll, and when she gets to the table, fully like gets caught on the tablecloth and just rips it out, and everything goes clattering to the floor.
I mean, good news. There are some of the little cheese knives there that you can grab next turn, but clearly everyone knows what it is that you're doing. And you may have just drawn some attention to yourself. Ambrosia, how about you?
Can I roll for the believability of this? Because like Ambrosia kind of believes this. Like Ambrosia is willing to believe Luna, but the really helpful excuse that Thad just dropped, Ambrosia's not smart. That's
Absolutely. So are you trying to like judge whether this fight scene is like some cool IRL CGI?
yeah, or like whether I should actually be afraid because Luna's afraid, and when Luna's afraid, that makes like that's like it's such a normal thing for Luna to be concerned. For Luna to be afraid is a whole other thing, but it's such a good reason.
Yeah.
It's such a good alternative. Yes.
So I think that for this, you can either roll empathy if you're focused more on Luna, or judgment if you're just trying to discern like what is happening here. And then
judgment.
alertness.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, my judgment's -2. My alertness, however, is 5, and I rolled a 16. So that's
18?
19, I think.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I don't think this is CGI. I don't think this is CGI. And I am going to what am I gonna do? I have 4 in cooking. That's not the time for this.
Grab some wood.
I don't know about werewolves. I'm scared of horror movies. I don't know about vampires either. The horror movies, no. So, I'm gonna run to Luna.
Don't run to me right
I'm
now.
just gonna run to Luna. I'm gonna run to Luna because Luna keeps me safe. That is just something that I know is true.
Great.
So I'm running to Luna.
I feel like that doesn't stop them, but they're like, no, the shot. You're gonna get in the shot.
This isn't a time for movies.
Does that like start to make some cogs turn?
Would you also like to do that roll?
To be fair, no. I think he's still like, whatever this is, it makes sense. But he does see Ilya fall over.
Yeah.
Everyone sees Ilya fall over.
Everyone sees Ilya fall over.
And I think also he's noticing that a lot of people kind of like tripping over themselves and getting hurt and a bit scared. And he's kind of like going up to people and propping them up and making sure they're okay and things like that. And he was kind of like moving towards Ilya. He's very calm. He's like trying to like dodge the cameras. Like, sorry.
Yeah, to be fair, most of the camera people have sort of abandoned their posts, but there are still standing cams here, and you are able
Nice.
to make your way calmly over to Ilya, just sort of restoring morale throughout the space as you do so.
Listen, the initial roll was good. It's fine. The tablecloth came out of nowhere. I saw it.
How are you so chill right now?
It's movie magic. Don't worry about it.
Matt, this is real life. This isn't. We're not getting edited in post.
He just kind of shrugs. You don't know with these things.
But as we will cut from the table back to Luna, Gita, and now Ambrosia. Gita sort of rips her shoulder out of your mouth and hisses at you, but fixes her eyes past you and will sort of shove her way past and move towards Ambrosia. And she is going to go ahead and grab her and start pulling her away from you. Meanwhile, Allie, who sort of had started moving towards the cabana, will redirect upon hearing the clatter of the concessions and run that way. And can't quite reach you to attack, but is all right up in your zone as we begin the next round. You can keep the same order or you can sort of change it up as you wish.
Do you want to go
How's-
first, Ambrosia, since Gita grabbed
yeah,
you?
I think so. How strong is Gita?
Much stronger than you would expect based on her frame, but is also not being particularly. She's being firm, but not like overly aggressive.
Okay.
And I think that she'll even sort of whisper to you as she's pulling you away, like, let's get you somewhere safe.
Why would Luna bite you?
I don't know. That's a question for her, but I don't think she's in the mood to ask.
Luna, what's going on? And I will pull away from Gita if I can.
Yeah, give me a brawn and unarmed combat roll, please, as you try to pull out of her grasp.
Hey, that's a 4.
Great.
I will not.
Twinning.
So go ahead and mark 2 stress as you try to pull away. And despite the fact that her grip should not be strong because her shoulder is extremely mangled, she is able to keep hold of you and almost tightens her grip.
Let go of me. In parentheses, dramatic.
I would like to go next. I'm going to see Allie look towards to where Ilya and Thad are, and I'm gonna look and see Ambrosia being held on to by Gita, the person I just attacked, and I'm going to shout in my werewolf voice towards Tad and say, "The other one is headed your way," and then turns to attack Gita again.
Absolutely. Roll me that brawn unarmed, please.
Okay, cool. I am doing it carefully so that it doesn't
Yes.
I don't accidentally harm Ambrosia. So brawn unarmed?
Yes.
Cool. 20, dirty 20, because I rolled a 14.
Okay. Take -1 stress if you had any. But
Only in
internally.
internally, but no stress here. I'm doing real well.
Yeah, I think Ambrosia, go ahead and take a point of stress as Luna attacks the person holding you, and suddenly you're not being held, and there is a corpse on the ground behind you. And a
Whoa.
monster in front of that used to be your friend.
I didn't want you to find out this way.
That you're a monster?
Werewolf. But yeah.
Okay. Are you in charge of yourself, or do I need to leave now?
That's just TV.
Okay. Well, this is workable.
Yeah, this is. Are you okay? Physically, I know this is a lot. Like,
I
are
would
you
like to go
physically at
home
least-
now.
Okay. I'll make sure that happens.
Yeah. I don't think I want more TV now.
Okay. And then I turn to look at where Allie is.
Yeah,
Just
and
behind me.
cutting back to the table. What are you two doing? You did just see Luna kill someone across the room.
Yeah. I think Ilya is going to immediately grab a knife and just sort of like with back like against like the table, looks at that and go, "Ah, I am going for the carotid artery. If you can just get her distracted for 2 seconds."
Okay. I know we spoke about valves and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that's the one in the neck, and that
Yeah.
would kill someone. I'm not gonna let you kill someone. This is TV, dude. It's not real. And then he like turns around and he hears Ambrosia saying, "Let go of me," dramatic. And then he sees a corpse fall, and he's like, "Damn, this is really realistic." And then he looks at Allie charging towards them, and he's like, "Whoa, okay, whoa, that's malicious intent right there. What's going on?" So he's still not doing anything, but if anyone is going for Ilya, he will step in. So prep and action.
Yes. Ilya, you're going for the carotid. Would you like to make this a surgery roll? Because you
I
are.
would love to make this a
Okay.
surgery.
Let's do this as surgery and either intellect or agility as you're aiming for a very specific spot.
I'm gonna go with intellect because this is my brain's character and no physical capabilities.
Great.
We got one shot and that's it. Oh, holy shit. That's an 18 on the die, so that's gonna be 27.
Nice.
Yeah. So that is take away a stress. And interesting. You go for the carotid and you hit it spot on. And there is now just blood spurting everywhere out of her neck, all over you. I think that you are able, because you rolled so well, to pull your knife back out, so you still have it. But she is not stopping. Like,
Figured.
yeah,
Um,
that it was definitely a lethal blow, and yet.
yeah, I think she truly just as soon as she gets within range, Ilya hops over the table, immediately goes for it, one shots it, super lucky. And blood everywhere. And she's like, I knew that wouldn't kill you. I knew that wouldn't kill you, but I could keep going.
Yeah, and I
And,
think that
yeah,
that
just
is enough to
hesitate.
get Ilya, or not Ilya, to get Allie to turn towards you and approach. So Thad, if you wanted to try and intercept, this would be the time.
Yeah, I think he just does what he would normally do in this situation. He just kind of bear hugs Allie and is like, whoa, oh my god, that's a lot of it's everywhere, Jesus. And like just kind of holds her and says, I think everyone needs to calm down right now. What is going on?
Great. Give me a brawn unarmed combat, please.
17.
Okay. You succeed. You're not trying to do damage, though. You're just sort of trying to restrain
No,
her.
I'm just trying to. I do not like this.
This isn't your heart.
I know
You
you.
fully succeed. You have her
Nice.
restrained, and she turns from Ilya, turns her face towards you, and you almost think that her body goes a little bit slack, and you almost think that she's sort of given up. But then her neck turns at a unnatural angle, helped by the hole in it, I think. And she bites you for 3 damage.
Okay. Whoa, consent, dude. That's literally all he can do. he's I don't know.
Back to Team Werewolf. I mean, the other people might have it handled.
No, I just see that getting bitten there. I thought the I was cheering when Ilya was like, "Damn, fountain of blood," and I was just like, "Yeah!" And then Thad gets in it and gets bitten, and I'm like, "Oh no!" So I'm gonna jump with my hind legs to like sort of tear Allie's head off,
Let's go.
or try to.
Yeah, brawn unarmed.
I've been doing so well with brawn unarmed. That's an 18 plus my brawn of 3 and my unarmed of 3.
Amazing. Okay, you don't quite tear her head off, but she is very, very hurt and losing a lot of blood. And you know that as a vampire, she can't get that back. And so she's going to try and drain someone, unless y'all are able to sort of finish her off. But she is looking real bad and real desperate at this point.
How's Thad looking?
How do I take damage?
So you took honestly a bit of damage, you took like 3 points of damage, so it's not actually life-threatening. And it was not specifically an attempt to
Turn you.
turn you yet. That will be her next turn.
Okay, cool.
Sick.
That I was interested in that. Okay.
The turning, yeah.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
I can wait last if everyone wants to do something.
Ilya, okay, I think Ilya's like going over just like, I'm just going to assume every fictional thing I've learned about a vampire is true. If this is what I'm dealing with right now. And the problem with her is that she does find this fascinating. She's like, I didn't know that they can bleed. I wonder what it's like. I wonder what this is like. Like if we just kill her, then I learn nothing.
Oh my gosh.
So she is just going to prepare to get in the way if either Allie tries to turn somebody, or if somebody tries to completely off her.
Okay. Shauntelle.
Ambrosia, I think, is headed into Panic Town, population 1. Everyone now is either a vampire or a werewolf. There is no in between.
Seems right.
So doesn't want to be close to literally anyone. Especially since over there someone just got bit. So hunkering down and hiding, I think, is the way to go. But that, like, peep over a table like in every teen movie
Perfect. Yeah.
is what.
Go ahead. I mean, I don't think you have to roll for it because she's not. I think you're just effective at hiding. Like, she is
Yes.
occupied enough that she is not looking for new victims. You're
Yeah.
just safe.
I'm just safe. I'm just hiding. I might yell out, but I'm not going to do anything else.
Yeah. Thad, you are being held in a death grip, about to be vampirized.
I am. I think so. He's rationalized everything so far, but what he can't rationalize is someone violating his consent. He didn't want a sexy little bite on the neck, and he just kind of, in a panic move, just grabs her head and slams it into the ground. That is just like a
No means no.
Okay, Ilya,
Bad
are you
dog.
going to try and intercept this?
I think she's just going to, because she has the knife and she like has it in a way that she's like, okay, I can go in at like any point. And as she sees you just grab her head and go for slamming her on the ground, I think Ilya, like in like a very like quick slide sort of move, just tries to get in between her and the ground.
With the knife
Yeah, it's gonna be a very much like, you're gonna fall onto my knife and I'm gonna fall into your fangs.
Okay, so let's go Thad first. Can you roll me, please, an unarmed and brawn?
this is going to jail. That is 12.
Okay, that is a partial success. You do take 1 stress.
Yay.
And Ilya, before we sort of resolve this, let's see what happens with Ilya. Ilya, I would call that an agility, and I mean, what do you think you're trying to do here? Like, just
gonna be so-
positioning?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know what to call this.
Let's call it, there's an athletics. So let's call it an agility athletics.
This is gonna be bad. Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
We're both like,
It's like, what? Just like a panic reacting.
Okay. Thad.
Mhm.
You take this woman. You go to slam her into the ground. Ilya slides beneath, and suddenly you are not slamming her into the ground. You are slamming her into Ilya, but there's no time to stop. The knife is up, Ilya is down, and then Allie is also down too. But she is able to open her mouth, and in the sort of last gasping breath, dive her fangs into Ilya's shoulder. So you get what you want in that she bites you, but there are other parts of vampirism. There's a second part to the story, generally. Do you want
Yeah.
to complete the ritual here?
Yeah, what's step 2?
So, as a person who apparently has some knowledge of vampires, sometimes it's not just drinking their blood, or sometimes not just them drinking your blood, it's you also drinking theirs. So there is a vampire bleeding out on top of you.
And I think it's almost just like because this all happens at once, it is just she's still spraying and it just is all in her mouth. She just opens her mouth at a gasp of like, fuck, like this was clumsy. Like this is a lot. And it is just all immediate. And her mouth is full of this vampire's blood.
Luna, you are right there still.
I jump on Allie and just I know she's but I open her jaw and just sort of like throw her away from Ilya. And then I go, drank her blood?
Kinda hard not to.
Yeah.
This is a new suit.
Thanks.
It's everywhere.
You want hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and a little bit of water, sometimes lemon juice.
And I do turn slowly back human. You're probably gonna turn into a vampire, Ilya.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I knew you were gonna kill her, so I wasn't gonna pass up an opportunity not to learn how this anatomy works.
You know when I was mentioning weird?
Yeah.
This is that.
That's right. Look. I'm not gonna do anything to you if you think that I am even a little bit. I'm not gonna. But you should probably get somewhere before the sun rises.
You should do something, though. You should. From behind a table.
I only work nights, so it's fine.
I'm not a hunter, so I will not be looking for you. But there are people who will be.
Look, I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't come here for love. I'm sorry, Dad. But
That's fine.
I was just trying to do something that wasn't surgery because it's exhausting. And it's really easy to just have a few million followers because you made some drama on reality TV. But now I really need to get back into surgery.
The good news is you have all of eternity to figure it out. Just don't attack a werewolf, I guess.
I'll be
Again,
steering
maybe.
clear.
Maybe you should do something about this.
I'm gonna do something by letting you two lovebirds get the fuck out of here. And stop
And Thad too.
dodging. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. This was a mess. Are you kidding me? I need to know how this works now that it's not beating anymore.
That's
and I
just like helped Ilya up.
I'm gonna
And just
leave these
looking
two
around.
lovebirds alone and go back to my friend. So they can have a goodbye scene together.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe all of this wasn't in real life CGI. Because this
Yeah.
blood feels pretty real.
Yeah, it's pretty real. And I think that's when her like fangs start to grow in. It's like, yeah. It's feeling pretty real. It's really painful, actually.
You seem very calm about it. You don't. Listen, I know you weren't looking for love, but as a carpenter, my schedule is pretty free. So you work nights. I can, the moon's pretty at night. Go for walks.
How about we
Do
meet
not
up after
surgery
this?
things.
Yeah. How's tomorrow night?
Sounds good.
Maybe you can get this cleaned up.
Hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, a little bit of lemon, was it?
Yeah. It'll and a little water. It'll come right out. I've had to clean a lot of. Don't worry about it. And I won't eat you.
Never say never, eh? And he kind of like jogs back.
You're kind of cute.
Okay, Luna and Ambrosia.
I do walk slowly, carefully to Ambrosia. Hey,
Still in werewolf form?
no. Her dress is
Hey.
pretty much ripped in places.
PG-13 protection places.
Yeah, PG protected places, but also much nicer to look at.
Hi.
Hey, sorry, I didn't tell you that I can do this.
I feel like you should have.
Yeah. Just family,
Whole family.
runs in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Wasn't
So-
just my secret to tell.
Okay. So, all that hand-holding stuff. What did that mean? Was that just protection?
I didn't want you to get hurt.
As a friend?
Do you still want even that after everything?
Yeah.
Do you want more than that after everything?
Can you eat chocolate?
Yes, I can eat chocolate.
Then yes.
Perfect. Okay. My mom's going to lose it, but I think she'll be okay.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. And I know this is new, but if I can turn into a werewolf, we can jump really high and get out of here really quickly.
Okay.
Cool. And I would like to end sort of our night with Ambrosia, me just carrying her wedding style as I jump out.
As we fade on these two new couples leaving together, we hear the familiar voice of Allie.
Oh, damn.
We all dream of that perfect first meeting, the start of a romance that will be talked about for generations. I don't know if we can call this perfect, but it's certainly a story that these lovebirds will be able to talk about for a long time, maybe even eternally. And isn't that what we were all here for? And everything fades to black. And this has been Love at First Bite. Thank you all so much for joining us. This is a part of BIPOC VampDay. We're raising awareness and money for the Sickle Cell Disease Association of America. There is donation information in chat, I assume. And yeah, this has also been a wild bastardization of The Corrupted, a game written by Navarre Seek Jackson. You can buy it online at navarsnp.itch.io, or you can buy a physical copy from Plus One EXP. If you would like a more true to form version of The Corrupted, you should absolutely check out Secret Nerd Podcast. Ties That Bind and Ghosts Underground are two separate series runs of The Corrupted. Much more serious, much more dramatic, but they're both very incredible productions. Thank you all so much. I have been Alyssa. You can find me online at A Disaster Queer, and I will pass it to my players to plug anything they would like to, going in reverse order this time. So starting with Nadine.
Me, Nadine. I've been Nadine. I played that. You can find me on socials, some variation of neactor or ne_actor on Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch sometimes. I'm a voice actor, very, very little. Sometimes I'm a TTRPG player most of the time, and general nerd all of the time. That's me.
Gwen.
Hi, I'm Gwen. I've had the pleasure of being Elliot Cartery, and I guess I will for the next few thousand years. And this has been a great time. You can find me at glitchypixie.com. I am a tabletop RPG performer. I do voice acting. I do marketing primarily. I do game design. I do so many things. Just check out my website. It's and you can find all my socials there as well. I will go ahead and plug really quick. From Tender Vicious Studios, I play a character named Diane Cook on Laurie's House, which is an actual play audio drama podcast using the Home We Remember system. The Ashcan is coming out very soon. So keep an eye out for that. It's a very interesting show. You should check it out. And I'll pass it on.
Shauntelle.
Hello, I am Shauntelle B, and I have been Ambrosia Keen. You can find me pretty much anywhere at Shauntelle B, and I have had a spectacular time. Thank you to everyone. I play everything that I can think of to play: games, tabletop, write some things, and I think around now I am findable on Split the Party playing Dragon Break. And that's our Skyrim based game where I play a tiny little house cat sized Khajiit. So find me over there. Thank you.
And finally, Glaiza.
Hey, my name is Glaiza, he, they, she. Yes, in that order. And tonight I played Luna Lobo, which is Tagalog for moon wolf, which seems really appropriate for this nervous werewolf that I played. I do a lot of things on the internet, especially in the TTRPG space. I run games, I make games, and I play in games. All of this you can find by going to my website, connect.classicalglaiza.com.
All right. Thank you all so much, everyone. Good night.
Bye.